Hey, I wanted to do a video here on my thoughts of what's going on with the TSA and full naked body scanners. Uh, 3 weeks ago, the TSA has changed their procedures on how they handle the people that refuse to go through the naked body scanners. And yes, people, they are naked body scanners. They do show your naked body. Otherwise, naked body scanner operator was caught masturbating at a Colorado airport wouldn't have been true. So things do happen. They can see your naked body, and people can opt out of that. Not only do the machines store your naked images, um, but they subject you to 20 times the amount of radiation of a chest X-ray. Um, there has been no studies proven health effects of long-term exposure to it, but if you fly more than once a month, you're getting massive amounts of radiation blasted through your body. It's needless. There's absolutely no need for the machines. The machines, who's profiting from them? Michael Chertoff, the ex-Department of Homeland Security, is profiting from these backscatter machines, naked body porno scan machines. Needless to say, it is our choice to opt out of those machines. Well, if you opt out of those machines, you get a very intrusive molestation by the TSA agents. There has been stories going all over the internet. Members of Congress have spoken out against it. One proponent, Ron Paul, who's already made a proposal to eliminate the authority that TSA has, because as it stands right now, TSA is above the law. There's a constitutional right, the Fourth Amendment, that secures you in your persons, which means unless they have some proof that you have done some wrongdoing, they cannot physically touch you and molest you in the ways that they do. They actually grab your private parts, your genitalia, women's breasts, with their open palm. What has come out is the TSA agents are going way overboard. In the news, I'm just showing you some news here. Young children have been subjected to aggressive searches. Flight attendant, a breast cancer survivor who was asked to remove her prosthetic breast, and a bladder cancer survivor whose bag was broken when an agent failed to heed the passenger's warnings. I mean, the stories go on and on and on. You can search over the internet. It's absolutely crazy what's going on, and this must stop. It has to stop. What's going to happen? This is only a test for the American people. This is not for your safety at all. TSA has never stopped a terrorist attack, ever. And the real terrorist here is the Department of Homeland Security. They're the ones that brought you the TSA, brought you the backscatter machines, the porno scans. And not only that, but they're the ones that now say that if you opt out of the porno scan, that they get to physically molest you. And it is molestation. It is way overboard for people to touch your private areas in such a way. They've crossed the line. And people are outraged with it. I'm outraged with it. I have a family. There's no way a person is going to touch my children in that way ever. Ever. And it must stop. We as American citizens have to come together and say enough is enough. This is not for your safety. This is the furthest thing from your safety at all. I'll just go through some news that I have here. Yesterday was National Opt-out Day, and it looks like it has come to light that some airports have actually turned off the naked body scanners. On one of the busiest traveling days of the year, they turned off the naked body scanners. So obviously there isn't a problem um, of you keeping you safe, because it's not about keeping you safe. It's about making you submit to authority, having the American people. This is a training for more intrusive devices that go in ball stadiums and sports park and malls. Listen, this is a total police state. And this is the tipping point, in my opinion. If we put up with this, what's next? Where are we going to draw the line? It's absolutely absurd that people are willing to go through a naked machine to see their naked body. I mean, if you want somebody to see your body, just take your damn clothes off right in front of everybody and be done with it. These machines are harmful. You understand? The TSA agents are nothing but thugs. It's terrible. So anyway, here's some news. TSA pat down went too far, agency chief says. This is ABC News. Got some more articles here. Here's one of Chertoff. Chertoff exploits Detroit plane bomb to stir up business for client. This happened back in January when the Christmas Day bombing Patsy happened, which came out to light that it was a State Department run job. Mutalib was not a terrorist. He was led on a plane by a well-dressed man, and the media absolutely ignored the well-dressed man. So obviously an inside job. Set up this, what we have right now. There's so many news articles on it. It's crazy. TSA hits with lawsuits as revolt explodes. Listen, I'm making this video because we need to stand up. We need to stand together and realize what's going on. John Pistol, the TSA Transportation Administration chief, says that on Monday he defended a decision to widely publicize the procedures ahead of the rollout, calling it a risk-based decision to avoid handling a roadmap to potential attackers. Yeah, right. Guess who the Department of Homeland Security is for? The American people. He argued that the outcry is fueled in part by media-fed misperceptions over the new full-body scanning machines and enhanced pat-downs. Really? Misperceptions? When it's all on video, all on record of all these news that I just went over. That's real. It's happening. People aren't making this stuff up. You understand? This stuff is happening, and it's all to pacify the population. So we need to come together and stop this BS. Nobody should be forced to go to make a choice between a back scanner machine or groping by a stranger. It's got to stop, people. It's got to stop, and we need to come together.